I'm getting ready to start a new project today. It's a writing desk. I'm going to build it out of cherry, and I'm going to do something I don't do that often, which is turn the legs. I'm not the world's best at turning. However, I spent last weekend practicing quite a bit, and I think I've got a good plan of attack to do this. Let me show you what I've got here and how I've prepared for this. I've got everything laid out here, and in preparation for this, again, I've got some calipers, I've got some drawings, scale drawings of how I want the different transitions and beads and coves to look. I've also got a story stick. This is not full length, it's just the top and the bottom of the leg. Some calipers, a pencil, my wood turning tools. What these are is I don't have a fancy rack to put my turning tools in, so I move this table close, put these on so I can set these down without them rolling around a little bit. I've got my safety protection, and I've also got the legs. They're 1 7/8 inch by 29 1/4 long. The finished height of the table is going to be 30 inches. What these marks are here is this is for the pommel of the leg, which is this part right here, where there's a transition between the square part and the turning part. And I had to mark those out before I started the turning to get all the rest of this round. So again, I'm not going to bore you with a lot of the details. There's thousands of videos on the internet that show you how to do this. So I recommend taking a look at those. Well, I've sanded down to 320 grit. Even though it's spinning pretty fast and it's 320 grit, no matter what, it's going to leave tiny scratches because I'm sanding across the grain. So I'm going to take the 320 grit again. Just going to go over this very lightly to make sure that any of the scratches that are in there are gone, because they will show up in the final finish. I've been down that road before. Again, I'm not the most experienced at this, but I have learned the lessons from my mistakes. Altogether, this took me almost 2 hours to do. That's strictly because of my inexperience. I went very slow, very deliberate. I made sure I took my time. I didn't want to make any mistakes that were catastrophic enough for me to have to cut a new piece of wood and start over. So once I get done with this 320, sanding with the grain, it's going to be a little tough doing all these little pieces in here. But once I get that done, I'll take some denatured alcohol and I'm going to rub it over that. And I just want to make sure that I've got all the scratches out. I may use actually mineral spirits to do that, and they'll show up pretty quick. So 3 more to go.